So long as there are vasanas or latent tendencies, they will cause thoughts to arise. If you pay attention to thoughts, they lead to actions, and actions strengthen the tendencies. This creates a cycle. Latent tendencies lie hidden in the mind. They arise as thoughts, desires, fears, or impulses. If we identify with them, they become actions. Those actions reinforce the same vasanas or tendencies. The cycle repeats, often leading us to make the same mistakes. Sri Ramana says, the mind turned outward becomes the world, turned inward, it becomes the self. When the mind goes outward, old habits take over. When it turns inward, their power gradually diminishes. When the mind, having turned inward, seeks its own source, the I falls away, rather melts away in the source, and then the self alone shines. In Sri Ramana's view, freedom from repeated mistakes comes less from suppressing habits and more from dissolving the false sense of I that identifies with them. As the ego subsides, the vasanas or tendencies lose their nourishment and the cycle gradually comes to an end. Sri Ramana would say that the mistake is repeated because the ego is believed each time. Self inquiry cuts the problem at its root rather than merely dealing with its branches. When a desire arises, for example, I want to eat some sweets. For a few moments, stay with the feeling of I itself without following the desire. In that gap, the craving often loses some of its force because attention has returned to its source rather than feeding the thought of eating some sweets. Sri Ramana compared thoughts to thieves. If you chase each thief individually, they keep coming back. If you discover who the house owner really is, that is, the true self, the thieves have nowhere to operate. Self inquiry is the direct way of returning to that house owner or the self.